Welcome to 108 Gate. We're doing the Cancerian March 2024 energy reading. Oh, straight away. Excellent. Seeing some signs of a foundation forming, created by some kind of emotional well-being, some kind of emotional contentment. Right. You want that. You're aiming for that. Something is right. This here feels as though there's a bit of a, I want to say, a bit of need for humility. It may be from yourself or someone else. So someone is seeing that from the outside things are looking great. From the outside things are looking quite fantastic and luscious. But the thing is, there's something untoward in this. It may be that you have something that's gone, and now allowing that to shift and change, because as you are refocusing on the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups, you're seeing that there was something untoward happening. There was something that was not in your favour happening. The thing is, it wasn't seen then, so it may have disrupted something that you were building. It may have disrupted something that you were working on and you weren't able to see at that point. So it's kind of like pointing the finger at the wrong person or accusing the wrong person of the wrong thing, when in truth the actual reality of it is very different, and you're going to start seeing the reality of it now. So the King of Swords coming in with that truth, with that clarity of what was actually happening. I'm going to get another card for here because, wow, okay. So seeing the truth of what was really happening is going to bring you some insight of how you felt as though this was going in the wrong direction. So you may have made a decision, a choice that actually was directed by someone else. It's as though you were being influenced by someone else. You were being directed by someone else. And then this was not exactly the most beneficial energy. It wasn't the most happiest of energies. It wasn't the most... they weren't happy to see you in a contented space here. So this has been disrupted. This has been disrupted by external lower vibe energies. So what was actually quite good for you and was actually in your favour, you kind of let it not be dismantled. You've kind of let it be infiltrated. So we're going to get a card for here because we want to know more about what it's about, basically the infiltration. So wow, okay. Something's happened to the point of you thought something was good. You started seeing all this nitpicking, all the negative things about it. Instead of actually trying to find a solution, enjoy where you came in a joyful space, you kind of focused on the things that are not working, focused on the things that are not feeling good about it, which is on some level yourself was also then bringing it down. But also this was from external sources and forces were bringing it down too. The judgment now coming in around this is that you're going to feel somewhat heartbroken, because instead of actually protecting that very thing that you should have been protecting, you kind of put a part in, like you played a part in actually bringing it down. So this here, let's get a card for that. Your world is looking very different. You may have to go through some emotional difficulties, in the sense of you may have to ride that wave of sadness. You may have to ride that wave of regret. You may have to ride the wave of being inconsistent with yourself. So kind of taking on some responsibility of where things have been flattened, where things have been disrupted, where things have taken a weird turn, because you didn't do what you had to do to protect that very thing you were building. So that thing that you were building, you either let go of it or it let go of you, or both. But now you're going to feel a bit of the repercussions of this, because it wasn't something that you wanted to let go of, actually. But you're seeing that now. Therefore, your world now, it's kind of saying the way you treated something that was of value to you, don't do that again. Make sure you learn from your mistakes this time. Make sure you identify where you're responsible for certain things. Make sure you shift and change that and have a different approach to things. Should a similar situation come up that you have something of value, you protect it. Everything you can do to protect it, you have to do it. You can't expect it to be protected by some invisible cloak. Your world at this point then will shift and change. You won't take certain things for granted that you may have took for granted before. And then when you're building from this new perspective of I need to protect what I'm working on, when you start rebuilding things again, and however you decide to build things again is going to be from a different space, in a different manner. You're going to make sure that you have your boundaries, healthy boundaries in place. You're going to make sure you have healthy boundaries with the correct people, not with the people who are actually trying to dismantle your boundaries at the very same time as pretending that they're trying to help you with something. So, Queen of Cups, some kind of loving energy, loving force is going to come in and show you, guide you, let you feel and sense that, you know what, this may feel really painful to let go of this. It may feel really painful for this to have been ruined or sabotaged, but at the same time, you had it once, you can have it again. This time when you're building it, make sure you have your healthy boundaries in place. Make sure you're protecting it. Make sure you're being diligent. Make sure you trust your intuition and instinct when something feels off, that you don't let it come in and disrupt your empire that you're building, or whatever it is you're building. It's kind of like scanning people's energies before you let them enter into your domain. Get another one for here. Right, so you've got the King of Swords over there, Eight of Swords over here. The clarity basically is what's going to be painful, but also worthwhile. As long as you take responsibility of your part in the situation, you take acknowledgement of where you were led or led yourself away from your harmony. That's your power. So a load of cards are falling out. Let me just get that. Lovers is nigh. Lovers is available. It's just that you got to you kind of can't stay in the wallowing of what was. You've got to kind of come into the space of now what is. Focus again on the good stuff. Focus on what was. Focus on, even if it's come to an end, whatever it was here now. Focus on what was the good parts of it. What was it that I got from it that was really beneficial, that was nurturing, that was loving, and send that appreciation, send that some love, and send it thanks for having been in your life for a certain period of time. This does mean you've got quite a few burdens to let go of, because when you start acknowledging what was good, what was working in your favour, what was working for you, unconditional love, unconditional positive regard, accepted you exactly for who you are. When you see how much of that was actually there, you might feel a bit of burden from where you were nitpicking at things, or where you were unappreciating of certain things. So making sure the clarity of this doesn't go to waste. Utilize it, learn from it, grow, expand your consciousness. So you've got a King of Cups over here, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Swords. Knowing that there are loving people around, knowing that you are deserving and worthy of being loved. It's just a matter of choosing how to be loved, and choosing what's actually of loving nature to you, what's genuinely, sincerely loving towards you. So here you got the Emperor again. Go within and find that guidance. Go within and find that divine connection, and making sure that you're following your intuition, your instinct, and utilising this sad situation to inform you of how to not do this again, and where you made some mistakes as well. Start benefiting from understanding what was working in your favour, what felt good, and remembering that bitterness can go, that resentment and regret can go and be dissolved by remembering the good times. So with that, Cancerians, it's a bit of a difficult one, but it's going to be really worthwhile, because at the end you've got quite a significant supportive energy, the Lovers and the Emperor, shifting the way you see the world, and taking more time to appreciate that which is for your good, which is actually beneficial to you, and getting more empowerment from that. So as you're doing this work, if you do feel like you've got any knots or blocks, there is a playlist in the bottom of the box below for tuning forks. There are going to be more tuning fork videos coming in, and also guided meditations. There's also a daily playlist and a divine masculine, divine feminine playlist. So those get something every day usually, depending on if you want it general or divine masculine, divine feminine. So you'll see that there's playlists there. So check out the playlist. Subscribe, hit the bell. Hope you get something from this. Appreciate your support as always. Personal readings is 108gate@gmail.com. That information is in the box below too. So for now, peace and love.